All right, so I'm going to keep this one real short and sweet. That way you don't get distracted with your Pornhub on the phone or your account alerts going off that your girlfriend just made another purchase at Macy's because you were stupid enough to put her on your joint account. All right, I'll keep this real short and simple so that way you can get your head around it in case you don't understand. We have to bring jobs back to America. People don't understand what that means. They think that that only affects big companies like Ford and GM and this and big textile no, man, no. You know how much harder me, small guy, a guy who does marketing and PR and website design, how hard I have to compete with India, Pakistan, and the Philippines right now because they'll do what I charge 65 an hour. They'll do it for $3 and $5. They'll do a terrible job, but some schmuck is cheap and they'll pay for the terrible job. They'll eventually come around, but I have to wait 2, 3 years until they're frustrated to say, okay, I finally pulled my head out of my ass. I'm ready to pay money for a quality product. That's what's happening. It's affecting the small guy like me, the middle guy like the middle guy, and it's affecting the big guys too. All right. In fact, it's really the big guys that are making a killing. The guys that as seen on TV, where they're having millions and millions of things built in China by little slave kids and sent over for pennies on the dollar and charging 1,000% markup on it. Those are the only people winning, and even they're not winning because our country is being destroyed. Our country is being destroyed. We have to start making things in America again. We have to allow trade, I think. I like trade, but it's not free trade when it doesn't get taxed coming in when it's their stuff, but when it's our stuff going out, oh, it's no tax. We got to tax the hell out of them if they want to bring their products in here. 35% tariff, just like Donald said. If you can't wrap your head around such a simple idea, if you don't understand that they've manipulated the currency to where some little girl with tiny little hands who knows computer code can do my job terribly, by the way, for $50 an hour less, and she's stealing jobs from me, taking food off my table, by the way. That limits the Christmas presents I get to buy. That gets the dinners. A lot of my friends listen to the show. You wonder why I'm not taking you out to dinner all the time like I used to. Things are tight, man. They're stealing my jobs. The Chinese, the Filipinos, the Indians, the Pakistanis, they're stealing my jobs. All right, get out and vote for Trump on Tuesday. Maybe we can go out for a steak again sometime soon. It'll be like the good old days. Play that song. Like the good old days. You got that clip?
Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like
Yeah, see, you hear that? The good old days. I love this song. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Back when a woman knew that she was walking into a hotel room, quid pro quo to have her pussy grabbed. And she never, ever thought that she'd be such a washed up, worthless, gutless person. That it's not something she could have just gotten over with her therapist. No, some scumbag tracked her down and said, let's go throw Donald Trump under the bus for something you agreed to do for X amount of dollars, or in return for a job, or because you thought you'd get favoritism, or whatever the hell they did. The good old days. Yeah, back when you could just have good old sloppy sex and you paid $10,000 instead of $10 million in a divorce. We got to get our jobs back. If we don't get our jobs back, it's over. It's over. It's over, people. I told you my story. I told you my story. Just a little old guy working at home. Just a little old guy. Okay. I'm not hiring right now. You know how many people say, "Hey, Mike, you should put me to work. I can do this, this, and this." That's great. I've had to become a guy who wears 10 hats, thanks to these schmucks outsourcing our jobs to China and Mexico. For me, it's tech. So my rivals are the Indians and the Philippines and Pakistan, mostly, to be quite frank. But it's mostly India, and they're such liars. They're such liars. They'll call from a Georgia area code. "Oh, hello, sir. We were wondering if you could outsource some of your web design work." And you know what? One time I wanted to cut my costs. I'll be honest. I said, "All right, I'll play ball. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them." I said, "Send me a list of your," but you've been doing this 10 years, you told me, "Send me a list of your best work." The list of their best work wasn't as good as my worst work. I can't sell that to my clients. This is what we're dealing with, folks. It was always made best in America. I used to like Samsung. Now the Note 7s are blowing up on planes. I was just watching Fox. The clothes washing machines are blowing up now too. So Samsung can't even make a good product. I used to love Samsung products. We got to bring the jobs home, folks. Get out on Tuesday. Vote for Trump. Get over it. Get over it. If you're a feminist and you had your pussy grabbed one time and that's what makes you want to vote for Hillary, go see your therapist and then get out and vote for Trump.
Families really